If you're enjoying this content, please click on like and follow below. Okay, so Frank Jade Decker. Frank, did you tell us where you were from? I think I might have missed that. I wanted to ask you about autonomous agents in regards to using multiple LLMs to assist in solving problems. Okay, cool. Let's hear more about it. What kind of questions did you have in mind for that? The first thing that comes to mind when I read a statement like that is about using the APIs, right? Because again, I'm making assumptions here, so I would love to hear your clarifications on it. But when I hear about you making an autonomous agent, you're basically making your own layer, right? The agent layer on top of multiple LLMs. So that's going to require your agent to connect to those LLMs via APIs, right? Or I think that's a safe assumption. Maybe you're thinking about something else or some other form of connection. So you're going to have to become intimately familiar with those APIs. The good news is that some of these APIs are pretty nice, right? Like I've used the OpenAI API, and that is relatively straightforward to implement, right? Compared to other APIs. So that's what I'm imagining when you're saying that. I've done a little bit of this just in my own experimentation. One of the APIs or one of the services that OpenAI offers that doesn't really get a lot of attention is that OpenAI also has this API that evaluates whether whether a piece of text has like a negative bias or hate speech or some sort of untoward message in that text. They will give you like a score to tell you whether it's good text or bad text, right? So you can sit there with OpenAI and you can make calls to those multiple APIs and really kind of like amp up your results. So I'm assuming, Frank, again, feel free to clarify my assumption, but I'm assuming that's what you mean. So that's what I would recommend to you, Frank, that, you're going to have to become super familiar with the APIs of these LLMs, but it's certainly very doable. A lot of interesting things still to be done in that space. So let me know if you need any clarification on that or if you meant something else, but I love the question, Frank.